So this is going to be a video response to Cover Killer Nin's top 10 Opeth songs. I consider Opeth one of my favorite bands of all time because their music has touched me in places that no other artists have touched me. And he made a list, I'm like, I'll respond with another list of my personal top 10 Opeth songs, And like his, there's going to be 2 albums that are not going to be part of this list. And people are going to get a lot of butthurt. Not butthurt because, one is going to be Watershed. I enjoyed Watershed, but it wasn't an album that it blew my mind away. Like, even with multiple listens, it's still an album that doesn't affect me. It's still good. I'm not saying it's like a shit fest. But compared to the other releases, I still consider, it's not one of the best works. And, of course, Heritage, which is relatively new. So let's begin with number 10. Number 10 is going to be the first track of their discography. In the Mist She Was Standing from Orchid. Oh my god. From the get-go, this band was going to be different. Even though I wasn't born at the time when this album, Orchid, was released. People get any album like 14-minute song? Are you sure this is going to be death metal? And it is. The intro itself deserves one of the best intros ever. The track is so multifaceted. It's epic. I don't like using that term, but this song deserves to be called epic because it is truly epic. And the lyrics, of course, are poetic. Just very cool lyrics. And the outro of the song is just magnificent. It makes me jizz my pants when I hear the outro of the song. Just a very good track. A very great track at that. So it deserves my number 10 spot. Number 9, From My Arms Are Hers, my personal favorite Opeth release, April Israel. I remember when I first got this album, it was last year, and I wasn't actually going to pick up this album. I was actually going to pick up Porcupine Tree Signify. It's kind of funny. I went to go get a Porcupine Tree album, which they didn't have, sadly, but I ended up picking up My Arms Are Hers. So I went to the FIE close to here, which is in Montclair, I live in Fontana. So I had to go. I went to Montclair. And I got home, popped it in my CD player, radio, whatever. And of course, starts with the prologue, the first track, gets you into the story. And then April Israel, the intro blew me away. It just went, I literally fell off my chair because the intro was powerful. And the lyrics itself are amazing. A very great track. The intro track, basically, for this album, My Arms Are Hers. It tells a story, very great narrative of a track. Just the lyrics in itself, of course. Opeth, you can't go wrong with the lyrics. And April Israel deserves to be on number 9 spot. Number 8, from Ghost Reveries, the Beneath the Mire. Why not grant consideration or Cover Killer Nation chose Reverie, Harlequin Forest. That song is also great, but I like Beneath the Mire because the intro. The intro, of course, starts with the drums, kind of a little mini drum solo, and then it starts kind of with Eastern kind of sounding guitar sounding sound, and that just sold me. And his vocal performance on this song is chilling. It sends a chill down my spine. Each time I listen to the song, a very great song. Starts heavy and ends slow, like the last probably a minute, 30 seconds. Just a very cool song. I mean, of course, lyric-wise, amazing. Number 7, from Morning Rise, their second album, To Bid You Farewell. Cover Killer Nation also included us on this list, and I did too because it is a very personal song. It's basically about, as he said, saying goodbye to other people. Just saying bye-bye, bye. And of course, I love the guitar work. I love the lyrics. Michael's voice on this song. It's just chilling my spine, sending a chill down my spine. It just gives you the chills, to me at least, and it deserves it. And then when it gets heavy during the latter part of the song, it's just the guitar riff. Out of this world. out of this world. Just an amazing track, an amazing, amazing track. And the final track of Morning Rise, what a way to end an album. What a way to end an album. Number 6 from Damnation, you got Window Pane. This song is beautiful. Beautiful. I love the song. I love the keyboards, the guitars, of course, Michael's voice, the lyrics. It's a very beautiful song, very melancholy, just personal. Just a very great song. It's one of the first Opeth songs that I heard, and I still love it. I play it every day. It's a mandatory daily listen for me. It's a song that, got me into Opeth. Damnation was one of the first albums I got from them. And, Window Pane was like a beautiful song. And I was like, oh my God, it's fucking awesome. Just like Cover Killer Nation said that he heard Harvest, the clean, kind of a not heavy song. My first experience to Opeth was Window Pane, Damnation, which was mostly, prog rock. But an amazing song nonetheless. Window Pane deserves my number 6 spot. Number 5, Master Apprentices from Deliverance. The whole Deliverance / Damnation kind of supposed double album, which was meant to be, but record companies are like, no. So these are both separate, 6 months apart. And Master Apprentices is probably my favorite track off this album. Just badass monstrous riff. The vocals are just brutal. I really like when he starts, and it goes back to that death metal style, and I bastardized that part, I'm sorry. Probably killed that song for you guys. But still, a very amazing song throughout, just 11 minutes of just eargasmness. Number 4 from Still Live, another opening track from another great, perfect album by them. As I said, Still Live, The More. It's a very, very dynamic track. And it shows Michael's clean vocal sides. You saw it in the Candlelight Years albums, as I call them, the first 3. But here's Still Live. He tried to employ more cleans, more cleans, and then the death box. Clean box, death box. Clean box, death box. And then The More is done perfectly well. Cover Killer Nation chose Moon Has Vertigo. It's another good song, but I like The More better. Because the intro itself is just awesome, and then dun, 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 and then I love it. It's stuck in my head, that opening acoustic riff. It's just riff, you want to call it, or whatever. It's stuck in my head. It's very catchy, a very catchy song. I sing along with it, even with the death. I try to imitate Michael's voice. It's a very catchy song, very melodic too, So the opening track was Still Live. Is my number 4 spot. Number 3, another opening track from Morning Rise, Advent. This song is mind-blowing. Just, I don't know. It's speechless. When I first heard this album, I was like, wow. Advent is such a beautiful song. It's just, it starts soft a little bit and it gets into heavy, kind of black and death metal combined. And then the middle part gets kind of, shows that cool acoustic picking that, Michael and Pete are good at. And then later on, heavy again. And the last 2-3 minutes is an acoustic, beautiful outro. It's a beautiful song. I love the title name, Advent. So, it deserves my number 3 spot, Advent, from Morning Rise. Number 2, you're copying Cover Killer Nation because he chose this song too as his number 2 song. Well, I love this song too. Demon of the Fall from My Arms Are Hers. As Cover Killer Nation said before, the most sinister song in their discography by far. It just starts heavy and ends mellow. Not mellow, still ends heavy, but with Michael's beautiful voice, clean singing voice, just taking it over. Just the lyrics of this album are just absolutely brilliant. They're brilliant. It's amazing. There's nothing. It's mind blowing. I just love the lyrics of the song too. It's just when I listen to My Arms Are Hers, I'm just excited for this track to be on. You know, I'm excited, you know. It starts from one of my favorite tracks, April Israel, and I just can't wait till Demon of the Fall starts. It's just an amazing song at that, and just, you know, a daily listen as well for me. So number one, the best Opeth song in my opinion. Number one, it's from Blackwater Park. It's from Blackwater Park. You know, is it Blackwater Park? No. Is it Left for Infinity? No. Is it Harvest? No. Is it Thirst for November? No. Is it Drapery Falls? No. Is it Patterson the Ivy? No. Funeral Portrait? No. Which one's missing? Patterson the Ivy 2? No. Bleak. This is the first Opeth song, you know, second Opeth song. You know, Blackwater Park was the second album that I got from him. And Bleak was the song that I just fell in love with. It's just a very beautiful song. I just love when it gets to the climax. I just lose my mind. I just lose my mind. And if I ever go see Opeth and they perform this song, I'll just fucking lose it. I'll just go punch the other guy. Okay, I wouldn't mosh, but I'll just be disoriented because this song is amazing. Michael's voice, and of course Steven Wilson performs a guest as, you know, he does the cleans in this album. Not all the cleans, but, you know, the whole chorus thing or verse. Just an amazing song. It's one of the first Opeth songs that I listened to. It's a song that it's the Opeth song that I listen to the most. Bleak is an amazing song. You know, why not, you know, honorable mentions, I guess. If I had to choose two honorable mentions, it'll be Black Rose Immortal and what's the other one? Oh, maybe Serenity Painted Death from Still Life. But Bleak is my favorite Opeth song. It's an amazing song. I just love that song to death, and the guitar solo of that song. It's not really, it is a guitar solo, but kind of bluesy. It just fits. It just fits. Well, that ends my video. Number one is Bleak from Blackwater Park. So, what are your top 10 Opeth songs? You know, this is a video response, of course, to Cover Killer Nation's video. And, you know, it wasn't that hard to make the list at all. I just made it right now because I listen to Opeth a lot. You know, not the only band I listen to, but they really are a band that really hits me right here. Right here. So, that's it. Rage saying another list done. A video response to Cover Killer Nation's Opeth list. I just wanted to keep mine. I thought it was kind of interesting. I'll probably do another list. Probably tomorrow. I think I know which one I'm going to do. So, this has been Rage with another video. My fourth video of the day. After my Bullet for a Valentine discography shit. So, rock on. Keep it metal. Have a great night. Whatever time zone you're in. It's night here. Probably 7 o'clock. So, peace out, guys. Have a great day. Or great night.